Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 4 of Wasteland 3 on the Xbox One X. We are exactly where we're at the end of part 3. And I've just had a quick look about, taking a little bit of time to just check what it is we're meant to be doing. It's easy to get carried away when you're filming live, people. Right, so we're going to head to downtown Colorado Springs. So we were told in the last part that Greatsky suggested that we build up the base and get recruits for the base before we start bombing into the main quest. I suspect if we don't do that, we'll end up in all sorts of trouble. So it says there at the bottom, Greatsky suggests, well, it says recruit personnel for Ranger HQ, a brig jailer, a med bay doctor, an armory quartermaster, and a garage mechanics. So we want to try and do as much of that as we can. And Greatsky suggested we build up the base before pursuing the Patriarch's children. At minimum, we should staff the brig, med bay, armory, and garage, as well as fill our squad. Greatsky suggested we speak to Sheriff Daisy, head of Colorado Marshals, who can be found in downtown Colorado Springs. He thinks she might be able to help us find some recruits. So that's clearly telling us to go there first, people, rather than do the cornered rats bit. Well, that, mind you, the cornered rats is her as well, to be fair. Talk to Sheriff Daisy, Colorado Springs. Yeah, so that Patriarch quest is through her as well, but we want to try and get this full house one done first. So let's crack into that. Looking at the map, there's no cursor, it just bounces between the things, but that's the point we wanted to go to. And on the right of that, you'll see the camera's facing that way. That's our group of people, the little blue dots. So we're facing that exit. So let's do it. Let's crack in, people.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to travel to downtown Colorado Springs? Yes, I do. Although, hang on a minute, just before we do, what happens if we go to the vehicle? The Kodiak, or whatever it was called. Was it the Kodiak? Leave Rangers headquarters. Load into the car and head to the world map. Take the footpath. Oh, there we go, yeah. So, yeah, we don't want to go into the open world. So downtown Colorado Springs, yeah, it's fine. 6.5 dozen people. I think the vehicle's probably a quick way to, rather than looking around for all the exits, maybe. Seems reasonable. Music in games like this is always reminiscent of The Last of Us-y. It's all that sort of guitar-y, harmonica-y, haunting sort of sound for worlds that have been annihilated. Well, it's having a good long hard think about it, eh? Good grief. Come on now. Sob.
Please.
Death to
My son's
Buchanan!
not a Dorsey.
Jesus Christ, they're naked.
Families.
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Maybe. Emaline. Pease. We're the Rangers. We work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Who's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform.
Well, there seems to be two.
Killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
What's your story, Morning Glory?
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too.
Just the two of us. We can save him if we try. Okay, goodbye.
Please, help my son. The deluge of
How does it feel now?
coming for you all.
Dorsey prisoner. There we go. Oh, there's Austin Pease there.
Death to Buchanan!
The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy. His face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
How did you get into trouble with the Marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have tucked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
Why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
You broke the law, you got caught. This seems like justice. Well, hardly. Death penalty for breaking some windows. Doesn't sound like the punishment fits the crime.
I thought it was too harsh. But what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
Got a daring escape plan. What's your sentence? Let's say we can free you. What's that worth to you? All right, okay. Hey, what's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Jesus Christ, it'd freeze to death. It's harsh,
Wish I
isn't it?
could tell you it won't, kid, but that'd be a lie.
Marshal Quan, you're supposed to be an arse, aren't you? You're supposed to be a nice bloke.
Nice talking to you.
Oh, easy.
Hey, Rangers! How'd you like that welcome party at the lake?
Who the hell's that noising us up? Magistrate Silus Watkins.
Buchanan!
Silus Watkins. This dour man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips press together in hard lines.
Howdy,
Sorry.
Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
I knew Marshal Quan had some good in him.
Marshal Quan. Impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silus Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Austin Pease says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
Kiss ass 4 required not met. What if the Rangers were to pay for his damages and assume guardianship over the boy? He's not a bad kid, and he's all his mother has. Kill him, and you might as well kill her. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy. Let's talk about something else. Shall we take him into our care? What if the Rangers were to pay for his damages and assume guardianship of the boy?
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
$200? Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I've got any dollars. Oh, we have. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we must have started with something. Oh, no, we've been picking it up as we go. We've just been looting, haven't we? He takes the money, writes a receipt for you, and jots a note in battered ledger. He tucks the ledger back in his robes.
This is irregular, but it is within my
Hey, +5 reputation.
to grant you full custody of Austin Pease. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Woo, okay. You're going to become one of our peeps.
We ain't gonna beg for our lives. We ain't weak like you.
Still here. Now looking forward to what comes next.
We'll talk to the magistrate. He says he'll release you, but you'll be working for us now.
What? Are you serious?
Aye.
You really saved my life and
Yep.
and I get to be a ranger?
Aye. Well, maybe a mechanic. We'll see what we can do.
Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it.
Well, you can work your way up. The toilets is a good place to start, I suppose.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Revenge, you ain't seen the last of us.
Okay, what was is his mum going to say anything to us? Let's have a look.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. Right, good deed done.
Bastards!
Watkins must be going soft. I thought the kid was a corpsicle for sure.
Thanks, Rangers. Can't wait to get out of here.
Alright. Just wondering why you're not, is all, but anyway. So we've still got a question mark down the front here. What's the... what are they doing? You're supposed to be on the spikes there. Looks like he's just flashing at us. What's going on?
How can you be dead?
Pretty sure he was on the thing when we came in.
Bastards!
How the hell did these Dorseys get into the city?
Who's the question mark?
Some of the refugees helped the Dorseys. Can you believe it?
The deluge of blood is coming for you all!
on Colorado Springs!
The deluge of blood is
Paperboy?
New in town? Did you hear about what happened?
This young man is still in his teens. He carries numerous copies of a newspaper, the Colorado Patriot. We hear there's been trouble. Where can I find Sheriff Daisy?
Oh, Marshal Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front.
We hear there's been trouble.
Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the Marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it.
What do you know about the Dorseys?
Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to take charge of Colorado. The thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out.
You report the news around here?
Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot, only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think about it.
Alrighty.
Be careful. Might still be Dorseys hiding out in the city.
No break bread! No break pigeons!
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Okay. It's a little bit
I hope you die.
frustrating that the question marks don't seem to...
I hope you die slow!
Weak like you.
I think they're just relevant areas of interest rather than people. I think that's what it is. Still flashing, look.
Seen the last of us.
What's that there? That statue that keeps... The Patriarch looms over the pillories, surveying the punishment of the guilty.
For you all!
Marshals, finally.
Lucia Wesson.
To think you were never going to help.
That got cut off.
Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians.
Oh, thank you.
Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Ruffians?
Forgive me. That was unkind. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the Marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when.
The Marshals seem a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration.
Is there anyone here who you think should get less consideration than you?
I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just frustrated. That is all. It doesn't seem that anything is being done.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives.
Can you tell us more about the 100 Families?
We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the Patriarch build a stronger Colorado. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family.
What exactly is going on here?
Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the Gods. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off.
We're the Arizona Rangers. We'll talk to Sheriff, see what we can do. Guess you'll have to wait your turn with the sheriff. We've got an appointment. We'll talk to the sheriff and see what we can do.
Thank you, friends. One more voice urging her to action might be sufficient. Thank you. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you
Build
speak
some more
to me.
watchtowers around the garden. Dorsey slipped right past the ones we've got.
Yeah, but we'll need to pull some resources from another district to do it.
Sheriff won't like that.
There she is. Sheriff Daisy! The sheriff is a statuesque woman with greying blonde hair and steel in her smile.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
Okay, so there's actually, it says at the top there, reward, Ranger HQ, Brig Warden, Merc Armour, Merc Helmet, and Merc Leggings. So we're getting things for doing these questicles.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Lucia Weston wants to talk to you about rescuing her family from the Dorseys.
That girl? You think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me, too. Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them. In fact, I'm going to insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Got ya. Yes, ma'am. Although I don't know why I've ended up on Quan anyway, but...
You spoke to Sheriff Daisy like you promised, strangers. Thank you. I heard her tell you to take me with you to the Garden of the Gods. So, when do we leave?
What is the Garden of the Gods? Sheriff Daisy didn't say.
It's a project of the Ward family. A showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
Before we go anywhere, let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
That's big talk.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
But have you ever killed anyone? We don't care how well you shoot. We're not taking a kid into combat. Are you sure you don't want to leave this to the professionals? All right, let's go. All right.
At last.
Who are we going to lose, though? Woohoo! The gunslinger. Lucia Wesson has offered to join your party. Hey, oh, did we have a slot free? Oh, yeah, we did. We had a slot free for another character, didn't we? So it's all good.
You die slow! Death to the 100 stinking families!
So, where does that leave us to go then? Hey. It's a little bit tricksy, this feeling inside. I'm not sure. Ah, Garden of the Gods is up at the top there, way down at the bottom. So we've gone the wrong way. I'll keep this camera as far back as I possibly can, I think.
No mercy on your soul.
I didn't see a way to go up to the Gardens of the Gods through here.
How does it feel now?
Didn't have a proper look around here either, to be fair. Let's have a look in the rooms. Yeah, stuff to pick up. Excuse me while I rob your sheriff station. Hello, what's this? Well, that'll all come in handy. Oh Christ, I'm stuck. Good cop, bad cop, and a swinging exposed light bulb classic. What's that? Table. Alright. Seems to be nothing at all.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh? All that screaming and fireworks?
All right.
How's your family?
My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard from my sister. She was working near the museum when the attack started.
Jesus. Fucking Dorseys.
Fucking Dorseys? God damn it, man. Yeah, well, I can't see a way other than leaving the area to get to the Garden of the Gods, or whatever it's called. I do feel like I'm missing a trick here, though, because there seems to be a big lump of map that I'm not getting to. That's the Marshal station. There's a door. Well, there's nothing in the Marshal station that leads up that way, but there's a set of steps where that Paperboy was, maybe.
How does it feel now?
We ain't weak!
Let your Colorado Patriot.
Aye, here we go. Deputy Marshal's Pits. Deputy Marshal Pits. Descendant of Brad, is it?
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
I'm authorized, right? What kind of authorization do we need?
An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed. Good day.
Alright. Is there a way up here?
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even...
Garden of the Gods?
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Can't move 3 yards without meeting somebody new. The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Let me at him.
Since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life. Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Why don't you ask the Marshal for help? Sorry, the Marshals for help. Look, why don't you let us professionals handle this?
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types?
He shakes his head and then turns to you.
Do this. You'll get a nice discount at the shop.
Oh, go on then.
Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over. Well, go on then.
Looks like that's the way we have to go, is it? Just check up here first. You... maybe not. I'll tell you what we'll do actually. I've not had a save since we started. Save the game! Let's just see where we are, shall we? Well, that was Garden of the Gods at the top, so... not overly sure what the garage was at the bottom.
Hey, take a look at what these
Bite.
Dorsey's got on him.
Yeah, those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from Marshals no more.
Here goes nothing.
The target.
Cat's already making a noise.
Fire!
Awaiting orders.
Friendly turn. Cat's at it. Go on, Cat. Nearly took him down. You did. Lost all my bloody health off this guy. That'll do nicely, thank you. How come he seems... all of these people don't actually seem to have any squares in the battle. Alright, hang on. It's because there's nowhere for them to go. That's... It's only knuckle dusters for this guy, so let's do a... Pity there's no exploding barrel in the middle. That would have been awesome. What's he again? Some form of... oh, he's got a flamethrower thing. Jesus Christ. Hey, we've got nowhere to hide. This dude. It's a little bit unfortunate. Is he not? It looked like he had no health. That could end badly. Can't hit them from here. Alright, this could get messy quite quickly. Nice. Oh, he has got health. It was just in grey. Jesus Christ. Got no armour, though. That's why they're losing all the health, I think. Christ, he's nearly dead. What the shit? One gun just took out 3 rangers. One of your rangers has been downed. Rangers are downed. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a bit harsh, don't you think? I had no cover, and they'd already taken half my health off a few of them before I'd even got going.
It wasn't worth it.
That'll learn you for taking out my guys. I thought 3 of them were down. Where's the others? Christ, my main guy's down as well. He did alright, didn't he, considering? Right, Is that one of theirs or mine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 people, 6 people up. I thought it said 3 of my rangers were down. Oh well. Keep going for now. Did alright there, didn't he? Must have carried some points through. He can seriously use some health, him, couldn't he? Don't know how I can move to there, but not there for a shot. It doesn't seem to suggest I can anyway. Oh, nice. Nice. Go on. Bit of a comeback this fight. Go on, Cap. And again. Yeah. Our turn. Oh, God damn it. Not quite down. Nice. I'll do. Get awesome amount of moves with that person. I think that's my beast of a woman, isn't it? Beast of a woman. Beast of a woman for me. Well. Yeah, he's in a bit of danger as well. He cannot heal himself. Nice! Woohoo! Fire it up. You killed an enemy with fire damage. Nice. Well. What? Oh, for God's sake. Need to get some armor on these folks.
Take them down.
Ain't much use. Like this.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, we're all up. We're all in a bloody state though, look at us. Lucia, look at the state of you already. He doesn't have anything to heal himself with. He might not have the healing gene, whatever it is you need. You've earned a perk point. Proceed to the perk screen to unlock blah. Fair enough. Yeah, he can't use the life-saving kit. And there doesn't seem to be any of those little health thingamajibbities. Starting at level 4, your rangers will earn a perk point, but every other level. Perk points are used to unlock powerful abilities and passive bonuses. Perks become available to learn as you upgrade your skills. But he doesn't have a perk point. He does. Oh, they've... oh, right. That's my main dude does. They've all got a little bit of something apart from Quan, who's in a right bad state. Right, we'll come back to Quan. So... which is the one that seems to give you more AP? Action points, top one, isn't it? I think that's why my beast girl can go so far, because I think she's got quite a few. Action points +3. I think I'm going to keep upping that for as many folk as I can. Makes a massive difference in a fight. Makes you more effective when using healing items and reviving squad members. Healing item effectiveness +6. Healing when reviving allies +20%. Use healing items requiring 2 first aid. Leadership. Inspires your nearby allies and grants them abilities to command the battlefield. Gain 5 damage. Bloody hell, 5% damage. Might be worth doing. I've got 3 of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. The Hellfire. That's 7.5% damage. And critical chances. And con healed. Allows you to modify your weapons and strip them down for parts. Install weapons mods. Scrounger's touch. You never know what you're going to find when you take a weapon apart. So it's either that or we could do level 3 lockpicking. See, we're bouncing a few things with level 4, don't we? Actually, I might do the healing first. Right, let's have a look at the perks. If anyone asks where you stole your stuff, maybe it's better if you don't tell them. Quick slots +1. You eat bullets for breakfast, armor +2. Oh, nice. Take care of your body and take care of you. Con +35. Sometimes you feel like you can almost see things before they happen. Evasion +5. After a few bumps and bruises, you stop feeling the pain so much. Crit resistance +10%. Oh, they're non-skill perks, right. So those top ones can go on anyone. These ones are specific to whatever it is I've got on. Shredder shot, 4 AP. Fires a shotgun shell that inflicts bleeding on anyone hit. Deals 100% damage against targets with armor damage. Well, I think I'm going to go for the armor one, and I might do that for as many folk as I can, because that's pretty decent. +2 armor for everybody. Because we're taking a bit of a battering when it comes to getting hit. And this is my beast lady. Well, she's already doing pretty well. Mind you, she's not that much higher than he is. Beast in the strength, though. So 3 points to spend. I could take her healing up as well as it happens, but brawling weapon hit chance +9% to 12%. Combat speed 0.15 to 0.2. Makes you more efficient with fist-based weapons. Brawlers start out weak but have a great potential at high levels. Recommended attributes: coordination, intelligence and charisma. And I don't think I've given her 2 of them. Have I? Maybe? Oh yeah, coordination, but not intelligence. So I could do intelligence for her next. Well, we could get nerd stuff up to level 4, because we seem to be getting a lot of level 4 stuff kicking in all of a sudden. Hey? I thought I had 3 points. Where did the other point go? One. Oh, hang on. Does it cost more points for the last one? Yeah, it costs 2 points for that last one. So we've got yeah, I'll give her the armour as well then, because she's a fist-based perk. Just give them all the armour for now. For those that are allowed one. How come Quan's not got one? It's a bit frustrating. Okay, so he's strength and speed. What's his skills? Big guns, mechanics. Yeah, I've got 2 people with bloody nerd stuff now, haven't I? It's all gone a bit to shit, people. I can always change him, though, for somebody else. Repair vehicles, generators, and other machines more effectively. You also do more damage to mechanical foes. I think I'll just give him... He's got 6 points to spend. Jesus Christ. I wish I'd done him first now. I would have just done his nerd stuff all the way up. He can go nerd level 5. Well, flamethrowers over hit chance, because it doesn't seem to give you more damage on the weapon stuff. It just seems to give you better percentage and hit chances and stuff. Hey, I don't know, like, let's do mechanics, shall we? I've probably already got someone else that's a mechanic as well. Not really. See, look at all the wasted points I've done here trying to do everything for everybody that we didn't need to do. Okay. Mechanic. Level 4. Big guns. Well, it's mechanic 5 or big guns 4. Attributes: awareness, coordination, strength. How come he can't go any higher than 3 coordination? Oh, I've only got 1 point, that's why. Duh. Six points for her as well. Banshee. So, recommended attributes: intelligence, awareness, and luck. Well, she's already alright. She's decent in both of those. Anyway, I'll give her another coordination point at this point. Wrong button. So, sneaky shit makes it easier to disarm alarms, evade detection, spot hidden objects, and damage unaware enemies. More effective with sniper rifles. Let's make her awesome with sniper rifles and give her an extra sneaky shit, shall we? Seems reasonable. Right. I think that was it. I've still got a problem with what's his puff though. I've not figured out how the hell I heal someone that isn't able to heal themselves. Use item on self, equip, drop item. There's got to be a way of healing somebody that isn't able to heal themselves with a med pack. I'm sure you could do that in the old game. It's a good fight, that, though. Enjoyed it. Bullets. Ah, the old mouldy sock, eh? Oh, hello. Skeet Hunter. Pump shotgun. 12 to 20 damage. More armour. We need to get some armour on people. Defo. We're still in that early part of the game where we're trying to figure everything out. Well, at least get the squad set up with decent... Requires 1 armour modding. That's an armour mod. That's why. Ah, right. So it wasn't a piece of armour I picked up. It was a mod. Secondary item for punching for now. Somebody had armour modding. It was him or it was her. I think he's weapons. I think it might be her. No. So that means I have to go on to there. Modify. Oh, modify weapon. So is it him then? Modify armour. Armour +1. Healing bonus +10%. Bloody hell. Mounted to a piece of chest armour, this small box supplements medical treatment with sophisticated vitals data. Nice. Med Hypo 3 AP used to restore +50 con. Amount healed increases with first aid kit. Ah, here's an idea. Unequip that. Actually, I could have just used it from there, really, couldn't I? Ah. Chest armour +3. Marvellous. Alright, I feel a little bit better now. I think that's all we can do for now. Has anyone got shotguns? That's me, isn't it? I thought there was a compare. God, this game just slowed down a hell of a lot, didn't it? Because I can't figure out what the bloody hell I'm doing. So it's got 14 to 20 damage with some other perks on it. That's got 11 to 16, but mine's a pump. Mine's an auto shotgun. That's a pump shotgun. Alright, it is better then. 14, well, it can go up to 20. My baseline's better, but... Oh no, it's not. 14, 20, it's better all round. Nice. This menu is going to get totally out of control at some point. Not too far from now. I seem to be using that. It doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. When I say use item on self, it doesn't do anything. Unless it'll only work in battle, but...
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
Snappin' Jimmy Bob. God's sake, people. When did it get to an hour? I've only done one bite. Right. Let's see what he's got before we...
Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorsey?
Damn!
No Dorseys. You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey! New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
Can I sell all my junk? That'd be nice. What's your story, Jimmy Bob?
That's snapping, Jimmy Bob, thank you.
Alright. That was quick. What's the contraption on the end of your stall?
Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it.
Let's trade. So, sell junk. Right, that'll clear things up a bit. Woohoo! So, the $200 was a bit of a nightmare to let go, but never mind. We don't need that much anyway. So, that's our inventory. And this is his stuffs. See what he keeps. Not a lot. And he doesn't seem to be keeping any of the health majiggities. Well, he's got snack bars and stuff, but he's not got any of the proper healing things that we normally find in the field. Eat to restore plus 10% com. Some weapon mods kicking around. Laser sight. I've only got one weapon mod then, by the looks of it. It's quite good it tells you that in there though, so if you did buy it I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Well, I think we're alright then, because it's only really health that I'd be interested in, and I'm not sure I want to be spending all my money on some snacks, do I? How much are they? Well, they're only $5 each, right enough. 10% con. They're all 10% con, I think. Yeah, could come in handy right enough. Is that Snickers? Yeah, it's just realised what that was. Barter bonus minus 2%. Alright, getting a bit of a deal then. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'm not walking about with no healing stuffs. And we're alright on the people that have got first aid, but anyone that's not, I don't want to keep wasting those either, because they're pretty decent. 35% con on those. Don't always have to have that much. Really, the one thing that we really want is armour, and then we'll stop taking as much damage. Again though, it's got all those little icons at the top for weapons, armour and everything, but he doesn't seem to have anything like that. So I don't know why all those little icons are up at the top. There's even a little bin icon at the top. Show equipment. Show inventory. Okay, well... Oh, hello. We're not overly blessed with shotgun shells, are we? $6. Christ, can't afford many, can I? We've got 102 rifle grade rounds with stopping power. It's worth $1. I mean, everything of mine is going to be $1, isn't it? Better stripping those down than we are dumping them. Okay, that'll do for now. It doesn't sell much. We'll have another look around the square as well. Well, I think it's probably an ideal place to wrap it up. We have hit the hour mark, people. It is one of those games where it's going to be a fight here and there, and then a whole bunch of menu stuff to get, at least at the beginning, to get ourselves sorted out, because we're still walking into battles and just losing nearly all of our health immediately. Like 3 people went down in that fight. So we need to get them armoured up as soon as possible, really. But anyway, still enjoying this. It's a really good game, this. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you in this Let's Play of mine again today, and I shall see you all in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.